Simple, everyday eye look. This is for everyday, easy peasy eye. First, I'm going to tightline my eyes. And I already did that. So I'm going to show you what I use. This is the Hung Fango. I don't know how to say it. It's new at Sephora. Get a waterproof eyeliner that doesn't transfer, okay? You can get e.l.f., you can get NYX, you can get any eyeliner. Make sure it's waterproof because you don't want it going from here to here and all down here, okay? And we're gonna pull the eye up. You can even, Sherry said, and she's so right, this is so much easier. You can hold your eye up with another pencil and you're supposed to look away while you do this. I can't do that for some reason. But you want to line this whole eye, okay? It gives that definition to the top of your eye, okay? Everybody's arguing about whether or not you put something on your eye before you put on eyeshadow. And I say, yes, you can do whatever you want to do. But I like to put a little bit of concealer on my eyelids before I put on any eye product. Now, if I'm using a shadow, if I'm using something that's a powder, not a shadow, a powder, then I'm going to want to go over this after I do this with a baked powder or a setting powder, but I prefer baked. That way your eyeshadow will blend easier because right now we're putting this on for the grip. It's going to hold on. It's going to make the eye color pop a little bit more and stay longer. It has something to hold on to. Now you want to get a baked powder. This is the MCO Beauty. This is a pressed powder and you can use anything you want. This is what I prefer. Watch videos, watch people do makeup and come up with your own routine of what really works on you because we're all different, love. And the way that we apply makeup is very, very personal. This is what I do. I take a shadow brush and I'll get just a little bit of this pressed powder and we'll get it in there. Just press it in there. And that gives you a canvas that's easier to apply powder on top. And love, if you are putting on makeup, make sure you're prepping your skin before you put any makeup on your eyes or anything else. You want to make sure you're hydrating your eyes using your eye cream, whatever it is you use to hydrate your eyes. Apply that, let it sit, apply your sunscreen, let it sit for a good 15 minutes before you even get started here. We're doing affordable makeup day because I just pulled out the Morphe. This Morphe palette, I think it's called Flickering Sands. Morphe super affordable. And look at all these colors we've got. Now, listen to Erica Taylor. I do. And she says, don't go in with some light shit when you're getting in this base, okay? We're going to go with like a medium color. I love this color for fall. It's kind of got an orange tint to it. We're going to tap off and then we're going to beat it into our hand just a little bit. I said beat it. I did. I'm going to get this all on the base. I'm not going to go all the way into here right now. And then over the river and through the hood, Erica Taylor's in my soul, girl. And we're going to bring it all the way into this right here, okay? Keep building that up until you're happy with it. And keep your eye open. Because when we do this, when we open our eye, we can't see, especially as we get older. If you have hooded eyes like me, we got to go up a lot higher, love. Our eyes are not the same. They don't feel the same. They don't see the same. They don't work the same. They aren't the same. We can still put on some fire-ass makeup, though. Now we need to rewind a little bit. I should have used a packing brush for that. I just went ahead and used this fluffy eye brush. You really should take a flat packing brush. Where's our brush? Okay, a brush like this, okay? And you want to pack it on. Girl, we're over here just figuring shit out. Pack it on. You're gonna get a lot more pigment and a lot more product on your eye doing it like this. And then once you get the product on your eye, go in and blend it with this. See, in the past, I would have edited all of that out and we would have just went along our merry way like I know what I'm doing all the time. But you know what? I don't. None of us do. Unless you've been trained and you went to school for this shit, it's not going to come easy. You got to play with it until you get it where you want it. And let me tell you something else. Makeup is subject to the way you want it to look. No one has the answers for the way it should look. You have the answers of what your goal is and the way you want it to look. Now, once we pack on enough, we're going to go back to what we were doing first. And we're going to take a blending brush and we're going to do little circles, or if you're getting caught up in that eye skin, if it's catching, we want to just do bigger. We want to blend that so that you don't see any harsh lines and come out a little bit further than what feels right. You can always clean that up later. Circle, 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 swoop, swoop, swoop. Why am I coming up with terminology that's unnecessary? You just want this to feel or look blended. Just kidding, we got more to do. Now I'm gonna take my Rain Allure towel. If you don't have these towels, what do? You need these towels for everything, not just this, but I use one of these every day. Every day. We're gonna clean the brush off, and then we're gonna go into this lighter color. I like this right here. Tap that on. I'm gonna put some of this up high, and I'm gonna put some of this right here. Same thing over here. Now what I like to do, and I've been doing it a lot lately, so I need to get over it and move on to something else, but I love this. I get one of these pots. This is by Morphe, and I put some on the tip of my finger. This is the color Solo Artist Mini Play. And I tap that and kind of just do this. Just in that center place. I don't think it's center. What am I talking about? You know what I'm talking, this part of your eye. For the way that my eyes are shaped, I feel like this just opens them up a little bit. Now I want to take my fingertips. Your fingertips are warm and they're very good at blending. And I'm going to marry this together, and then I'm going to go back over it with my brush and blend those together. Brush, not blush, brush. Keep that from being a harsh line. I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup and go ahead. Once I put concealer on and everything else, we're gonna put on mascara. I have my mascara heating up in the oven right now because it's easier to apply when you do that. And you'll see how this all marries together. Beauty mode, no beauty mode. Simple, easy eye look. Girl, go put on some makeup.